It is time for another App Store optimization review. Check it out. Hello, my name is Thomas. In today's App Store optimization review, we're going to review the app of Joseph. Joseph was reaching out to us and asked us if we can review his app Tag Me #Search and Finder. And as you can see, yes we can. So let's jump right into it. For the guys that are new to this format, what we're going to do within the next 3 minutes, I'm going to check out this app and give feedback based on all App Store optimization factors that come into my mind. Okay, so let's jump right into it. First of all, when searching for Tag Me #Search and Finder, what we see on position number 1, there is a search ad of another app, seems to be a dating app. So Joseph, one of the tips that I highly recommend, also think of using search ads to protect your brand, because in the end, stuff like this can happen. People are really searching for an app and then they find a different app, so that's not good. How we call it at App Radar is brand protection, so it is super important that you come on position number 1 when people are searching directly for your app name. Good, so let's check it out in more detail. What we see on the app name is with Tag Me #Search and Finder. I mean, this is quite clear to me. Also, as you guys know, we as App Radar and me personally, we are quite active on Instagram, so I get a quite good understanding what this app might be about. The app icon to me seems to be also quite straightforward. It is a hashtag. I like the style of it. Moving down to the screenshots, choose your favorite hashtags from countless categories, and then we see the different categories down there. That is also quite good, because in the end it is also super important that you find the right hashtags for your category on Instagram. Choose your favorite color theme. Not sure if I would bring this on position number 2, because in the end when I'm looking into an app like this, what I want to do as a user, I want to find the best super awesome hashtags that I can use that get me the most traffic to my postings on Instagram. So therefore I would bring features that going into this direction a little bit more forward and not going into the color scheme, even though I know that the dark mode is quite a thing nowadays, but think of your user first. Moving on, log into your Instagram account and see your previous used hashtags. Nice, good feature. Once again, the dark and bright themes. Yes, I see, Joseph, that seems to be quite a topic for you, but as mentioned, think of the users out there. The users out there are looking for hashtags first of all, so this is the most important thing for them. So really push all those features that you have within your app also in the screenshots and bring them more to the front. I like that you're using a lot of screenshots, but as you can see, the downside of using a lot of screenshots and having text on the screenshots is that people have to read really a lot. So what I personally would recommend is that you scrim down the description on the screenshots a little bit so that you make them more shorter, but on the other hand also easier to understand and easier to read for the users that are checking out your app. Moving down to the description. Seems to be very well prepared. I think you can get every information that I want out of it. Copy or share your hashtags with one click, super awesome. Not sure if something like this shouldn't be like straight up in the beginning, because once again it is about simplicity, it is about finding the hashtags, it is about really getting this done. So think of the user first. Moving down to the ratings and the reviews, you get a review. I think I'm within the Austrian App Store at the moment. The review is very well, 5 stars, it is very well written, and as you can see also here within the review it says easy to find the best hashtags for your photos. And I think that in the end is really what your app is about, and this is what also your screenshots, what your app title, what your subtitle, everything should tell about, because in the end people out there are looking for hashtags. So make it easy for them to search and find. When looking at your title, one thing that comes into my mind, what I would highly recommend to test it out, because I'm not 100% sure how this affects your app at the moment, but you're using search and finder without spaces in between. So this could be that the Apple App Store doesn't recognize this as separate words. So in the end, this could mean that you have to split them up. So therefore, to sum it up, I think it is really easy to understand what your app is about, but I think that you have a lot of potential left for really pushing the features, really pushing the core functionality of your app and pushing the benefits that your app is providing to your users out there a little bit more further, meaning in screenshots, maybe in the app icon, maybe in the title, something like find the best hashtag, something like that, you know. really people are looking for the best hashtags for their photos out there. So to give it a rating from 0 to 10, I would give your app a rating of 6.5, because I think you did quite some stuff very well with also the number of screenshots, but as mentioned, there is still room left for improvement to really nail your marketing message and to transport even better what your app is about and what your users can benefit of. Perfect. So if you like videos like this, if you like our App Store optimization reviews, give us a thumb up. Be sure to click on the subscribe button and also on the notification bell so that you get the notification once our next video is live. Also, if you want that we review your app, put the name of your app and also link to your app within the comments in this video, and maybe you are the lucky one that we're going to review within the next video. So that's it for today. See you the next time, and don't forget, keep optimizing.